Folks, I hope your day is going well, and if it isn't, it just makes my job easier. Now, there's a new Transformers movie coming out next week, and no, I'm not going to go see it. I only go to see one movie a month, and last weekend I already saw my monthly movie for June. It was Maleficent. And I'm not going to watch it next month. Blech, I can't even think today. Because there's a new Hercules movie coming out with Dwayne Johnson at the end of July. And August is already booked for me because Expendables 3 is going to be out. But I'm sure we've seen all the people spamming the comment sections in the trailers for said Transformers movie, and they don't really have anything intellectual to say. These movies suck. Michael Bay sucks. His movies are crap. Why are they still getting made? So on and so on. It's getting redundant. It's like, and then these same people are going to be lining up outside the theaters on opening weekend, to see the same movie that they just got done blasting because they think they just have to see how bad it really is. Now, I don't want to go off on a rant here, but these people piss me off to no end. They waste so much time and energy tearing down a movie they have yet to see, and then waste even more time and energy and a few precious dollar bills on said movie just to go back home and get on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter and start flying into a spittle-flick rage like PewDiePie getting cut off in traffic about the same movie they just got out of. Look, this is a simple thing. This isn't rocket science. Don't spend money on a movie if you have a gut feeling you're not going to like it. Nobody's putting a gun to your family's heads and forcing you to go and see the new Transformers movie or the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie coming out in August or the Superman vs. Batman movie coming out next year, or fill in the blank for whatever upcoming or recently released movie you can think of. Granted, there are times where you see a movie and you don't exactly have high expectations for it, and it turns out to be better than you expected. I know that's happened to me quite a few times. But sometimes it's best to just go with your gut and not watch the movie that you're not excited for. You're not watching the movie. I know you guys want to say, well, I just want to see. You're not watching it out of curiosity. You're listening to that little devil on your shoulder who is telling you, well, is whispering in your ear, hey, guess what? You have to see how bad it really is. You have to know. You have to know. The only time I've ever really listened to that devil on my shoulder was when I pirated a bunch of Uwe Boll's movies just because I was too lazy to actually go out and rent them. And I was too cheap to go out and rent them. And the only reason I rented an Uwe Boll's movie, I pirated a bunch of Uwe Boll's movies, is so that I could do enough research to sufficiently do a proper rant on him sometime in the near future. But getting back on topic, like I said before, these people do piss me off to no end. But I also question looking at them and listening to their incoherent ramblings, it forces me to take a step back and question their sanity. These people spend $10, give or take, to go and see a movie like the new Transformers, and then whine about, well, why are these movies still getting made? You know, I've been going to movies for quite a long time, and I've been interested in making movies for a long time. I'm going to give you a little tip. You want to know why Transformers movies are still getting made? It's not just because there are still stupid 12-year-old boys out there who are roping their parents into taking them to go see the Autobots and the Decepticons blow the living crap out of each other. It's not just because, well, it's the summer and people are starving for an action movie. And it's not just because that most Hollywood executives are just a bunch of money-grubbing, dollar-worshipping whores who are hell-bent on suckling every last red cent out of the collective teat of the mass movie-going audience. You people are part of the problem. You're the ones who are going to see these movies. You're the guys spending $10, give or take, on said Transformers movies. Okay, you're the ones contributing to it. You people, who in some cases are so hooked on your own personal nostalgia for the 80s cartoon series that you can't just shut up and enjoy a simple movie, you are the ones paying money to go see them. You're the ones sitting through these movies, and by proxy, you are contributing to their success. If you've got an extra $20 on hand and feel like going to see a movie, who says it has to be the new Transformers or the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? I had like 20 extra bucks on hand last weekend. I already told you I ended up seeing Maleficent. And who says you have to spend that extra money to go and see a movie. You could go play mini golf or go swimming or do some bowling. I mean, I had a few extra bucks on hand earlier this week. I ended up I just went to lunch with a friend of mine from Buffalo Wild Wings. I had to get me some new underwear. Little right reading? Yeah. Went to the library, just bought me a few books. I went to the Disc Replay, which is a mom and pop shop here in Springfield. I got me a couple of games, okay, people? I got me some DVDs of movies that I know were going to be worth my time and the money that I put into them. I mean, there are other things you could be using that money for. Like dressing up in a sleeveless, legless Winnie the Pooh costume and a pair of pink zebra print go-go boots, repeatedly screaming the word verboten into an empty Heineken bottle whilst balancing yourself on the back of a miniature pony, videotaping that crap and putting it up to YouTube. You never know, it might actually be a better use of your time than going to see the new Transformers. Of course, that's just my opinion. I could be wrong. I want to know what you think out there in YouTube land. Leave me a comment or send me a private message. Like, favorite, subscribe, whatever you choose. I am Chris the Liberty Gamer saying so long and have a good one.